Okay, hello, hello. I just want to say before stream, also, aloha, how you doing? Thank the heavens for Satisfactory Calculator. I appreciate you. You're gonna make this so much easier on me. But today, what the stream is gonna be is, hopefully, it is me setting up the Phase 3 factory that I need to make. And I already have a plan of what I am doing. I might need to move that, but for now... Oh yeah, that's the walled factory that I made. I forgot about that. So I'm just going to take a little pre-look at the factory and then see what I have to set up and change. Oh, did I wall it off too? I'm a psychopath. I'm crazy. Okay, so I have 4 sets of these. And I also have it all wired up, because I remember doing that last stream. So if I go to the calculator... So I need a lot of iron. So I'm going to start presetting some of these up. And then cast iron screws and iron plates. So I need to produce, at the very least... Jeez. 240. Oh, good heavens. That's a lot of screws. I need to make... So 500. I need to make at least 800 screws. That's a lot of screws. Okay, so that's iron. Perfect. I may as well check all of them just to be sure. Alright, so 30 times 4 is 120. And then this would be 240. Ooh, okay. But the problem is that's going to overload. We're living a lie. So, 50 per. Now what I could do is I could make iron rods and then just turn them into screws, but honestly I just prefer this way of doing it. I think it's going to be more efficient. So at most, remember, I'm able to do 480 in a conveyor belt. And so this is 50. 50 times 4 is 200. So 400 screws are here. So this is half of it. So that means that this over here also has to be screws. So this will be the full 800 that I need. Which is insane to think about, that I need 800 of these per minute, but whatever. Are these proper? Yes, they're proper. Alright, now screws come in a blue container, so we're going to make the blue with a little blue outline. And then we're also going to make the conveyor belts blue. Yeah, because it's going to go through here. It's going to be at the bottom. Oh, I did not mean to... I'll fix that in a sec, hold on. Oh, I did it again. 2 in a row. I just do concrete. Yeah, pretty sure I can just do concrete. Or I just might have to remove it and then just put the concrete foundation back. That's funny. Gotta remove it entirely. It's been infected. It's not able to come back. Alright, let's do this math again, because I may have done this wrong. Because this might have to be a mark for... Ooh, what's going on with this conveyor belt? So, 100, so this would have to be 120. Yep, 120. Be 200, so this has to be a Mark III. And this would be 300, so this has to be a Mark IV. Do I not have Mark IV conveyors? Oh no, I do. And then this would be 400, so coming out of here, this would also have to be a Mark IV. Also apply the customization that I had. That's a Mark III as well. Looks like old spaghetti. Well, actually, technically I did not make a mistake. Because I did not anticipate that these are going to be 4 screws. Okay. Actually, hold on. There could be a mistake that I made here. No, we good. I thought I pulled out the wrong chat, because technically I have 2 YouTube channels. And I thought for a second, wait. I may have just pulled up the wrong one. Walk that way. So, production planner. What else do I need? So, I need screws. So, all the screws are done. I need iron plates. Wait, is that all that I need the iron for? It looks like I also need iron rods. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Versatile Framework, actually. From the calculator. So what I was planning on doing is I was gonna make this factory just completely phase 3, but I might just put Versatile Framework somewhere else. Let's see if that changes the screw amount that I need. Yeah, the screw amount is exactly the same. Cool. So iron plates, I need 120, and I need about 120 iron rods as well. Okay. So I think 4 of these should make 120 easily, right? No, it's not going to make 120. So it's at 40. This is 60. 80. 100. 120. So that's how many I would need. And then this one, if I try to make it to iron rods... This is an interesting problem here. I'm gonna have to make like a custom device for this. Yeah, because I need exactly 120. So how many of these constructors would I need? I would need 8. So I need 6 more. Good heavens. Alright, so let me use the blueprint again, and I'll just put it right up to it. Perfect. So I only need 6 of them, so the last area over here, we're gonna put this normal. Okay, I probably cannot do mass dismantle in here, because it's just gonna destroy itself. Is this even enough? Yeah, so it's about... How much iron ore is made over here? So 30. So that is 240. And then these 6 would take 180, so I would actually need a little bit extra iron ore. So I might have to overclock some of them. Yeah. Or I guess I could just also put it right over there. It just means I put like 1 extra row. Because that's 8, and I would need... Do I need 6? Yeah, I need 6. Because 6 times 15 is... Is it 6 or 8? No, it's 8. Because 15 times 2 is 30, and then 30 times 4 is 120, which is the exact number that I need. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to step back on my idea a little bit. Yeah. So we are going to dismantle this, so we're going to make it mode. Yeah, mode, is there not? I forgot how to activate the mode, apparently. Because there's a blueprint mode. Oh, well. Let's just do it the easy way. Wait, let me see if I did this. Oh, it's R. So do I press R? Yes, you do press R. Okay, it's just because it did not show up for me. Alright, figured it out. Ooh, we're not getting rid of the whole blueprint. On your road. Iron rod. I'm just gonna keep the belts as they are, because technically I'm moving resources a little too quick, but it's not gonna matter. So this is a majority of the iron dealt with. It's not steel, but it'll get the resources made, that is for sure. And then this should also be iron. Yes, perfect. That's already set up. That is all those steps. So done, done, done. Done, done, done. And then I need copper. Should I just make copper in a different factory and then just move it here? That might be easier. It might be a lot easier. Because this will be the factory in which I assemble everything, but I might just have to, like, develop a train and then move it all. Is there anything that I can make with assemblers? So, rotors. So I need to make 12 rotors per minute. And rotors require iron rods and screws. And then I can also make reinforced iron plates. Jeez, actually there's going to be a lot of assemblers here. Just a quick reminder. I'm going to keep it up on the side screen. I'm going to make it a lot smaller, though, so I can see chat and activity. So, screws and iron rods. Actually, I'm going to make reinforced iron plates first, because I need 4 assemblers for those. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I put them the wrong way. Okay. We're gonna put this on 5. So splitters, so logistics. Yes, splitter. I want to do it like this. Because essentially what this is going to be doing is just going in like that. It should look okay. Hopefully. One could pray. And over here. Alright, let's see how it looks. Hopefully it's not clipping. It's not clipping. It's gonna look a little wacky, but it should be okay. Oh wait, these are both screws, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. Yes, they're both screws. So I actually need to move these over. So this was pre-work. This was me setting it up. The genius that I am. And then I need 300 specifically for these. And these make 400, right? Yeah. Oh, gosh, it's gonna be annoying to split them, that's for sure. So the exact number that I need of screws is, so 240, so that's about 4, we'll call that 470. And then, so it's about 770. So I actually do have to be a little bit precise with this. Yeah. Pain. I need to rebuild it anyway, so I'm just gonna move these. So I guess I could do something cursed. I do not have smart splitters yet, but I could split it and then split the splitter and then remerge it somewhere else. It will be cursed, but it will be funny. It's all that matters. It's just the funny. Nothing else in life matters. Excuse me. Yeah, so the plan that I'm thinking, somebody's gonna hate me for this, but it's fine. So do this. And then I need a merger over here. So what would happen? 400 screws walk these lands, and then you split it, and then it's like 200, so I only need a Mark III. And then this goes here. And then this goes somewhere else. Put that like that. Because this would be 300, because 200, 200, so that's 200. And then 100, 100, and that becomes 300. Perfect. I guess I can make it more compact, actually. Hold on, let me make it even more compact. Is that the same distance away, or is that a little far? I mean, it looks about the same distance. That's fine with me. It only needs to be 100, so it just needs to be marked 2. Yep, so this is a lot more compact. This looks nicer. Alright, time to put the assemblers back. We're going to try to be space efficient here, so we're going to see how this looks. Is that even going to fit? Okay, so that will work. It's very close, but not my problem, as a wise man once said. Also, it's 300, so I've used that. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that a Mark III belt only does 270. Because the game hates you. And everything you stand for. And then I guess, so 150, so it'd have to be another Mark III, and then this one is 75, so that way I could do a Mark II, and then this one is just a Mark I. About time. Would it be satisfying if they go the same direction, or if they go, like, opposite directions? I think opposite would actually be kind of interesting to look at. We're gonna try opposite. Oh, so this is not even me checking the power, because eventually I will need to check power to see if my system can even handle this. And I could, like, pile them on top of each other to be like a tower, but I kind of like the way this looks more. I do not mind the fact that they're floating. It's not really something that I focus on. Alright, so this is only 120, so I only need a Mark II belt. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh, that curves quite bigly, but if it works, it works. Oh. Alright, so that is that section done. Alright, now I think I need to focus on rotors. So rotors is... Oh, wait. Correction. Did I mess up again? I think I messed up again. Because for the screws... Dumb moment. Okay. So this can stay like this, but I just need to reduce the screws that are going here. So I need to fix the contraption over here. Because this only needs 200. Actually, no, it needs more than 200. So if I made 300, 200, and 200, that would be 700, right? So that should surely mean that this needs slightly more, yeah. If only I could make like 250. Oh, that's fast. Okay. No, yeah, it's definitely going to matter, because for the rotors, this system would actually be the best. And it looks the most clean. So in order to do like 250, let's assume we do 250. So it's splitting it once, and then splitting one of the lines twice. Because you would make it into 100, 100, and then 50. That is painful. So 200 immediately, and then I need to put a 50 line over here. So this is 200, so I need to split this again. So probably like here. This would be 100. And then 6. No, why am I using a merger here? Alright. So, splitter. 200. 100. And then I need another splitter. That's a merger, not a splitter. Oh yeah, I need a... I see what it is. So, 200. 200. 100. And then I think off of this would be 50. Right? Yes. So that means that one of these would have to go back. And then I need to put another 100, like, over here. So this needs to be a merger. So I was right, it needs to be a merger. I was psyching myself out. I was like, what's going on? I'm scared. Why is it default? It's just sometimes better. If that's a runoff. So now this is where it should be. And I can always just... If I need another 50 to go somewhere, which it kind of looks like I will for the... What is it? For the modular frames. Yeah, because for modular frames... Actually, wait, no, not modular frames. It's so... Okay, this is a little confusing to look at sometimes. For heavy modular frames, I need an extra 50. Well, it's technically 240, but it's just having a 200 and splitting it off. So on that note, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set this one up. And I'm going to make a line that is specifically to, like, move later. Okay, I need a conveyor belt, so let's just put that there. I'm not hooking stuff up, so I'm just going to get rid of it for now. So this would be the 50 belt. And I need this to be a Mark III, which is just painful that it has to be, but it's a Mark III, so what can I say? It's perfectly fine. And then this is also runoff. So this is 100 extra, right? Yeah. So this 100 extra is going to merge with this guy. Because this is going to be the last one. This is going to be the 300. Sorry, merger, but you need to move a little bit. Here, we build this one. And then this has to be 270. That's 200. Alright, so this does look very wonky, and I will very much admit that it is wonky. But it does its job. Alright, I'm gonna set up the modular frame assemblers now. Okay, I need chainsaw to get rid of all that. I guess like here, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess just mergers. I mean, honestly, I could probably do them without mergers, but... Oh, I'm gonna do something really funny. I think. Because I just need them all to merge into one point. Actually, no. This one can go. It's definitely not going to be that much. Get real here. It's gonna be so dumb, but it's gonna work. And that's gonna be really sad. Alright, the only odd one out is this guy, because this one's weird. Yeah. So this one's a problem. Hey. Hi, Keenan. How you doing? Let me rethink how to do this system. Yep, all good. So these are supposedly going to be the rotors. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. Have I even set these up? Hopefully I have. Yeah. Exit. Maybe I should move them back a little bit more. Speaking of which, just let me get rid of this one. Mulling over how to do this. Rock. Because I still need modular frames. I need to make smart plating. I need stators, but that also requires copper. I'm not really worried about that right now, because I'm going to make an entirely different factory to make the copper production. So I've done iron plates. I'll see if this works. I'll see if it, like, works out when I'm also messing around with the iron rods as well. Because currently this is 120, and it's very simple. All I need to just do is just split it. So I think the right one should be the one that goes over here, because it's going to be 60 per minute. Yeah. So, not that. Splitter. Part of me kind of wishes that they made it a little bit more visually distinct. The difference between mergers and splitters, but I guess it really does not matter. Try and make 12 model motors a minute. I'm not going to do that. What I'm doing is I'm making a specifically phase 3 factory that's going to make, like, I think the current plan is 2 of each per minute. And then just wait to get to phase 3 so that way I can get better production. And then I can start making it better. Alright, let's do a little test. The little test is going to be doing this. How does this look? It's going to look horrible, right? Oh yeah, that's not going to work. Modular. This might be too close. It might be really... Hold on, I want to see. Can I somehow make this work? It's gonna be screaming for space, but... Oh wait. I have a cursed idea. It'll be beautiful. Actually, no, that's gonna look horrible. Actually, if I move the splitters back a little bit, I could make this work and then have a splitter on top. How about 5? No. You realize, Kanan, if I made even just 1 per minute, it would take 2 hours to get to phase 3, essentially. Actually, it might take a little bit longer than that, but point being, while I'm improving other stuff, I can get to phase 3. That is what matters. So I'm just going to preemptively put these just so I know how they look. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough space? It screams, but it's fine. It's just screaming in Satisfactory. Kill me. I know. No, bad. Get back. But have production for future phases. Yes, that is planned, but for right now... What do I want to look nicer? Because I could just do this. And then make it so the iron rods are the ones that kind of look a little quirky. I think they'll look better in the... Expand to an absurd amount. Make new government. Is that going to look better in the long run? I think it probably will. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. So that way it looks at least a little bit nice. Drain every resource on the planet. Use all the oil. Fix it all. Can't get it, because fix it. So if I put it... Oh, is it slightly off-center? It's slightly off-center. Okay, so I have to get rid of this conveyor first. There we go. It's slightly off-center. Just a little bit. You torture me, game. There we go. Ugh. Okay, that looks okay. We're gonna remove this. Alright, and for the last splitter, the main event. And then I need to actually have another one over here. So, my bad. I forgot. I'm just a guy. Okay, so this is... Because there's 5 of them, this is modular frames. Still need to check the power structure as well, if I can even handle this, because it's going to be like 2,000 megawatts. At the least. Alright, so that is all done there. Once I'm finished setting everything up, I'll color code it and make it all nice, but for right now, I'm focusing on just getting this stuff done. Alright, so rotors. I need screws and iron rods, and I need exactly 300 screws and 60 iron rods. So I only need 3 of them, so I might just put them in the corner here. Ooh, it's gonna make it a little difficult for the screws to fit, but you know, that's not my problem. That's future me's problem. That guy's an idiot, so he'll be fine. Nope. Hey, look, future me at it again. Oh, that's not gonna work. Ah, I see the problem. I detect it even. Okay, I made the same thing. Okay, that is a funny mistake. Okay, so it has to be the top one that does that. And then the bottom one goes like this. Got it. I can fix this. Nah, I'm gonna keep against this though. Why did I not try straight? I'll put them straight. It really does not change that much. It is like a slight angle difference. But you know, the slight angle difference will matter. It'll make the production even better. Alright, so 300 screws. Alright, so do I have one of these lines that's already at 300? Because that one is... This one's at 300, but what else do I need the screws for? I need 240 for the manufacturer. Because that should only be sending 250. So that means that I approximately have like 550 still left. And just double check the good old math here. 200. 100. Alright, so that's 250. So this is the 300 line. Okay. And because it's cruel, it has to be a Mark IV, because why not? Okay, that is way too high. Question. Am I even going to be able to make this fit? No. Not yet. Is there like a ceiling mounting point that you can have? I mean, I guess I could just have a really tall conveyor pole. I guess that works as well. And then... Oh, it's just not... Look at how sprindly and close it is. Ah. Let me just get the conveyor pole again. Fine. Have it your way. So, like this. Oh, it's moved over a little bit. We're gonna get rid of that. Oh, no, no. We need... Perfect. It needs to look beautiful. So when I put it like here, it was over a bit, so it needs to be like here. And then just in case I need that, but I feel like I do not. Alright. I need to upgrade this to Mark IV, but I currently do not have the encased steel beams on me, so I'm just using a Mark I as a placeholder. Would that work? Yes. And this would be rotors. Alright, I'm gonna go get the encased steel beams. So, I have done rotors. I need to do smart plating next. I've done modular frames. So it looks like smart plating is pretty much the last thing I can make in this factory. So I just set that up now. Because it's reinforced iron plates. Oh, I need to take some of the iron plates away. So I need 4 iron plates. I just need 4. 4 doubloons. Oh, and you make 5. Okay. Yes, so I think sending 1 extra should be fine. So I'll just take it off this line. And then smart plating also requires rotors. Okay. The rock's not going to be a problem, right? No, the rock's not gonna... The rock is aesthetic. I'm cutting it really close. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm cutting it so close. Okay, maybe a little too close. I can push them a little bit further. Give it as much space as possible. And then move the splitters like this. And then we're going to do the same tactic that we did last time. Actually, we're going to have to do something weird. It's going to look really weird, but stay with me now. We're going to actually rotate this around to make it work. Because these over here need to merge into one just to make it so it's easier to transport. And by doing that, I need them to face this specific direction. Because elsewise, I'm just gonna need a ton more space, and that's a no-go. Me don't want to do that. Okay. And then this needs to be the iron plates. Or the reinforced iron plates, sorry. There's only 5 of them, so I'm not too concerned. I'm actually out of iron plates. That's insane. I'm poor. Alright, I'll set this up for smart plating. Yeah, because these only need, like, how many per minute? They only need 3, so they only need 12. Or this would be 15. Yeah, so it'll be fine. Luckily, I will be making 1 extra reinforced iron plate, but it'll work out in the wash. You know, it'll go somewhere. Anywhere but here. Alright, so I need to get encased steel beams and iron plates. And I'll also check power while I'm out here. And then for future use, I need to make a lot of those. I need a lot more modular frames, too. Oh, steel pipes. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. I need probably like 3 stacks. Oh look, would you look at that? The factory being overloaded. Could not be me. Am I making versatile framework anywhere here? I'm not. What do you require versatile framework? This is rotors. Modular frame and steel pipes. No wonder I'm not making them. That's annoying. Alright, time to check power. I just need to look at a power pole. The last thing I said I was gonna do. Get on your shoulder. I would have to turn off... Okay, in order to make this next factory that I'm trying to do, I would have to turn off literally everything. I need more power. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. Even the things that are helping me produce power. Gas. Alright, one of these needs to be a Mark IV, which is this one. Also, speaking of which, these conveyors also need to be Mark IV. That is a point of issue. Are they already Mark IV? Oh, yeah. Was I actually smart for once in my life? Did I do the right thing? I did. Incredible. Yeah, I need to make motors. Wait, did I put the wrong thing here? I think I did. Hold on. So it's rotors and reinforced iron plates. Oh no, never mind. I freaked myself out for a second. And then I need these to make motors. So actually, this only needs one of them. That's interesting. Okay, because these make 4 per minute, right? Yeah, they make 4 per minute. So we are going to switch this to just the far right one is the smart one to do. And then this will be made into the motors. Which also needs stators. But I'm not able to put them here yet because I do not have the factory up and running. That's fine. Actually, you know, technically, I do have a factory that is making motors, but it's just very slow. So it looks like... Oh, also I need an assembler in order to... I need to make circuit boards before I can even get close to the modular engine. Or the computer, sorry. Gosh, the adaptive control units. What is this game? And then I also need to make heavy modular frames. So encased steel beams. So I could start setting up the manufacturer for heavy modular frames. I just think that I need to start moving some of these materials to the roof. So I'm gonna set up the merger. Nope. I guess I could sneak it under there. So currently, the things that are getting made at the end of this factory are modular frames and smart plating. So that I'm on that step. But there's also stuff that I need specifically for... Yeah, because I might put the manufacturer, honestly, just over here. Because I just need to make one. Here for now, because this might just take up the rest of the space. So I need modular frames, I need steel pipes, I need encased steel beams, and I need 240 screws. How much power does this puppy take? It takes 55. Rough. That's all I gotta say there. So we're gonna put it like... here. Luckily, I have had to work with these a little bit, thanks to Keenan, so I need to send them up the funny way. I mean, I think the splitters just kind of make it look nice. Yeah, that's too steep at that point. Actually, is that even gonna fit? No, I'll probably use the conveyor belt because it'll look nicer that way. Alright, so that would be screws. So I need to get the modular frames over here. Or how many of the modular frames? Because is it all of them? Oh, it is all of them. Which is these guys. Then I will put this at 8, because I do not need to make foundations just yet. No, please. about to say it's gonna be the world's dumbest thing if you can place the conveyor pole incorrectly. Like, the wrong direction. That'd be really funny, but it would be dumb. Oh wait, is it tilted down as well? Looks like it's tilted down. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna place this as the top one. Maybe like right here, maybe. I was just trying to go straight over there. Past the conveyor poles, they're gonna be the death of me. They just never go where you want them to go. So probably more like this. 2, 3. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So that means I have 2 out of the parts. I have 2 of the parts that I need for the heavily modular frames. So correction, there is now 1 input, or 1 output, in this factory. Yeah, because the smart plating has to go for modular engines. So that has to be an end step. I'm going to get foundations again. I'm going to expand the factory a little bit more, if I can. Apply material to pop our buildings. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna make it soup. Oh yeah, I see why this factory is a little bit wonky. It's not super flat, but I have to work around that huge rock. It's a good thing it's just concrete and not metal sheets as well, because I'm a little impoverished on those. I will not be able to use them very much. Build 5,000 foundations. Wow. Thank you, Satisfactory, for that achievement. I appreciate it. Thank you. Am I not going to be able to get rid of these either? Oh wait, no, I can. Good. Can I get rid of this? Or is it just... Oh, I have to pick them up before I build the foundations. Okay. Doink, doink, doink. I'm just doing this now because I know it's going to be a lot more annoying later when there's a ton of parts all around. probably gonna be pretty... Because I got banned on TikTok again for doing the Bellatra stream. So I know for a fact now it was Bellatra that did that. Because I swear the last time they said it was because of the title, but... Are you... What are you? There you are. Cool. Pick. Been picking leaves for a while. Fix the rest of the holes. Are you gonna make explosives? Eventually. A little preoccupied with other things, as always. And it's just like, you could just make explosives and it'd be so much easier instead of doing it the way that you're doing it. You're doing it the slow and not good way. I do it the based and cool way. Most effective weapon, a nuke. I mean, it is quite effective. I'll give you that. Oh wait, I actually do have to chainsaw this. It is a tree. Okay, I'm just gonna clear everything over here now. There we go. Clear you. It's not like I'm going to be using these resources for anything. I already have packaged fuel, so it's essentially just a courtesy. Okay, I will expand further if need be, but I think this should be good for now, especially since I need to, like, build a train station, or maybe a truck station. Is a truck a good idea? I mean, a truck would require not having tracks. But I think it would be slower, would it not? Let's see how much a train is. If I even have train. Oh no, I have train. I have train. requires about 110 watts. I mean, these would not require that much fuel, right? Oh. Well, I'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna throw away a drink that I have with me. Okay, that took a little longer than I thought. Alright, I'm back. I nearly died. Okay. So I can move. What is needed for copper? So I also needed to move plastic over. So I need to make copper sheets and so much wire. That is an insane amount of wire. Oh no. Can I hit this? Oh, I'm hitting a clip. Ow. Okay, maybe not there, but close enough. Alright, let me check how my copper factory's doing. Oh. This is how it's doing. Well. Yeah, this has not been a very effective copper factory for a while. Alright, how many stators are needed? So, 10, 18. How many am I making? That's a rotor. Okay, so this is... So even if I converted this to going to the other factory, it would not be enough. And also these are way too slow for making the... Because I'm pretty sure this is motors, right? Oh yeah, it's motors. Well, I guess what I can do... I can wire this up to go to the factory. So I think I need 2 miners that are Mark II. I do not think I have Mark III miners. Nope. So I think these at least need to be 480. We're gonna do a cross-country trip with these conveyor belts. Oh dear. We might just do default over here. I think I'm gonna run out of space. I'm gonna run out of encased steel beams. This is insane how much it takes. It's a good thing I'm doing this now, though. Ow. Oh, it smacked me. Hello. I'm already up near the end. Okay. So I got like one more rotation of this. Yeah. Alright, time to get a ton more encased steel beams. And then, mind you, this is only one of the miners. Because at bare minimum, how many miners am I going to need for this whole operation? So, 2... 3. Count that as 4. I need 4 miners. I gotta set them all up like that. I had no idea where I was going there. You know that effect when you're driving on a road? You got nothing on your mind for a second and you start... just nothing going on. That happened. Ooh. Ah. It seems that my ambitions are now currently getting stifled. We're gonna boost this. Make more! Make more! What is your current project right now? Just move iron ore over to the factory, because I'm just getting that out of the wet. And then I also need to set up the train station. I could set up the train station on top of the factory. It's not the worst idea in the world. Have you thought about not building conveyor lift towers? No. I have not. So... the real question is, do I even have the materials to make a train station? No. Maybe you should. If this were your Satisfactory World, Keenan, you can do whatever you want, but I'm not doing it. You cannot make me. I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's the beauty of streaming. What's then again? I need to don't worry about power. Oh dear. I gotta kill some creatures. Get back! Stop! You're resisting! Come here. Come here. Oh, there's so many of them. I did not know I'd have to go through the family of 4 to build this factory. Alright, family of 4 dead. Let's go. The family of 4 with 5 members. And where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna start moving it over here. Just make it default. Go back to straight. Just phasing through reality. That works. That's fine. Alright. And then all of these other, like, points of entry need to also be iron. In fact, let me calculate real quick. I'm gonna get rid of this wall, just so I can get in. 30. Actually, I need to split this one. So that also goes to the other one. Yeah. That's what I need to do. So put it like here. Stop harassing me. Leave me alone. Swiper no swiping. Alright, actually, these do not have to be encased. I'm pretty sure things should be Mark 3s. Yeah. Which is great for me. And then these are Mark 3s, and it's Mark 3. Cool. So if I wanted to start production, which I'm not able to because my power does not meet demand, I could. Speaking of not meeting demand, I think it's a little side project to get my mind off the fact that the ore is all quirky like that. I'm going to start hooking stuff up, because actually that's pretty calming for me. Alright, how do I want to set up the power poles? Because I set up all of these. This one is not set up, I do not think. Oh, wait, no, it is. Never mind. Does the power pole over here still follow through? So we're gonna have two separate lines. This one like here. Just put it, I guess, here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the goal is for me to meet up the power poles eventually. So I guess I'll do that right now. Does that clip? It gets really close, but that's not really that big of an issue. There are a lot bigger of issues I can worry about. A lot more vast issues. Anything else that needs to be hooked up over here? I do not think so. So I'm going to start coloring them now. Alright, so we're going to start with screws. unfortunate. That's not really showing the blue. Alright. We're just gonna make it blue. Oh, so it automatically changes all of it, too. That's a good feature. More games should have that feature. Okay, I forgot to upgrade that one. That's fine. Blue. Can I rename the swatch name? I cannot. That is a shame. Actually, technically that's not... I'm just gonna have that as black. Oh wait, no, that's not... Ah, I did it again. Because those are not screws, technically. That... Alright, so I think that is all screws. These are iron plates. What color do I want iron plates to be? I'm going to try to do like a metallic color. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to try to go with these. So we're going to make them shiny. And then make it like that. Yeah, because this is definitely iron plates. Kind of sad, because I'm not really dealing with the iron plates too long. Because essentially, as soon as I finish this... And then, so, iron rods. I think iron rods should just be black. If I'm... I think just black is fine. It makes the most sense to me. They're very common, so just make them black. Make it matte as well. I think I also use black in another factory, but I'll have to adjust that as needed. Oh. Goodbye, floor. Not even connected there. Cool. So that's all the basic materials labeled. I'm not sure what to color the other ones, though. I guess I could make a key, but there's so many materials in this game. I'm not sure there's gonna be enough colors. Yeah, that is a weird problem, that is for sure. I'm just checking a message that I got. So, I'm kind of at a weird stage right now. That weird stage being that I need to increase power by a lot. So I would say I need, at least to be safe, 1,500 extra power. So I think that's like 4 oil burners. And also I need certain stuff for making the train station. Going. Also, what is going on over here? I'll worry about that in a sec, because it's just... it's a trek to go over there. It's probably going to take me at least like 2 or 3 minutes to walk over. Oh, I think this might be pointless now. Oh, it is very much not pointless. They're just all full. So much Caterium. Good heavens, the amount of Caterium that's over there. I'm pretty sure this is getting filled up too. Oh yeah. Problems upon problems, eh? What do I need for oil burners? Because that is power. So I need motors. Yeah, those are motors. Oh, so rubber I can get over there, and I need Caterium. So yeah, I think the best focus, what I'm going to commit myself to, because that's a good idea to do that, especially with the way my scatterbrain works sometimes, is that I'm going to be making the factory that will produce the stuff for Phase 3, or at least most of the materials, because I still need to do Versatile Framework too. I'll get that up and running, and then I'm going to reorganize the rest of this, so that way I can get this all nice and look pretty. And then as soon as I get all this stuff organized, it's all good. Maybe even have walls. Maybe even like floor plans. And then I will start messing with like the cloud, because the cloud would be so nice right now, but alas, I am deficient in it. Make 10 modular motors? No. I will not. I refuse, Keenan. I'm not even... At this point, I'm not even able to make 2. How do you think I'm going to be able to make 10? Okay. Also, I think I need to get like another oil spot. I might need to make another oil extractor in order to get more power out of this. This is a whole thing in and of itself. If you cannot afford it, it just means you need to expand. True, if you're poor, just expand. Just spend more money. True, you're so right. Yeah, and I was barely able to get these up and running. This was a pain. So, if I remember correctly, please tell me they actually do 450. Please. Please. Oh, it's 250. So that means by my own math, I would need 6 of them. So I need to make another plant like this. Well, since I'm here, as we get a few more of these. Polymer resin. Do I have any rubber anywhere? Or not plastic. I think they're plastics, right? Yeah, I got plenty of plastics. Expand. No. I must shrink. In fact, I must put, like, taxes on expanding outward. I think that's a good idea. Oh, I see why I did that. So this was meant to be the truck. The factory must grow. What do I need from all this? Is it just rubber? Plastic 64. So I need in total 160 per minute. How much rubber am I making per minute? Because I think the answer is none. Oh no, it's plastic. I keep confusing rubber and plastic. Sorry about that. You just need water. I mean, there is water around. How much... So, refinery. Let's just see. How much would that make per minute? That would make 20? 2-0? That make 2-0 as well. Welp. What purity are the oil nodes? I think... Is it pure? I do not remember. Let me check. It's just oil. It's just normal. Good old normal. And I think there's another one near here, but I've just not been using it. Yeah, it's also normal. Ow. Those hurt. See how much power we can make from a normal node? A lot if you just dedicated it to power, but this is technically not just dedicated from power. Like, this currently makes 1,500. I mean, I could just set up another power factory. Yeah. And how much does the refinery make if you just make pure fuel? Yeah, but I also make a resin. Actually, I might make plastics this way, because I get the heavy oil residue. And I make 10 per minute, and how much would I need for fuel? 60. And how much fuel do these need per minute? Need 20. So this would fuel 2 of them. So at the very least, I would need 3 of these. Let's keep the math in my head real quick. I'm the voice in your head telling you to be more efficient. funny of you to think, Keenan, that there's something going on in my head. So 60, so I'd need 3 extra of these. So that would be 180 for heavy oil. Oh no. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. I would need so much more heavy oil. Yeah, I'd probably have to make like a rubber or... Honestly, I might just have to make polymer resins. Or I could just like put it into an awesome sink, because I have no use for the polymer resin currently. Yeah, because with this I would only need 3 of them. And then how much fuel do you pump? So let's get... not what I wanted. So it makes 120. Without it being boosted. So yeah, I would need to boost it with 2 power shards in order to get the power that I want. That's also not accounting for the fact that these draw power as well. Ah! Yeah, this is... Actually, wait, is it only 50% more? No, actually, it might only be 50% more. Yeah, because I need 60 per, and I only need 3 of them. Yeah. And then, do I want to make it, like, the same direction? I'll make it the same direction, why not? Excuse me? Excuse me. Thank you. It was very rude, but you got out of the way. Thank you. Alright, time to do more pipe work. I love piping. I love pipe work. Wrong way. So probably like here. I'll tell you this now, is you should probably put it on the same grid alignment as the one right next to it. It'll make your life so much easier. Well, Keenan, I'm gonna destroy this factory. I'm not really worried about that. I'll check to see if it's the same grid alignment. It's most definitely not. Alright, I will do that. I'll do it to satiate you, but I'm gonna destroy this factory later anyway, but it does not matter. I'm sorry for the backseeing. I'll shut up now. That's fine. It was a decent tip, it's just, it's not the most important thing in the world. Oh well. Yeah, the oil extractor, why are you not going the direction I want you to? Why are you the way that you are? No, like in general, I'm sorry. No, it's alright. Alright, so... Surface too uneven. What do you mean? Oh, how can I build one of them? That is weird. It should work. It should work. You should be fine. So I guess I could have hotbarred it, but I mean, this is going to be the last one that I'm going to need anyway, so... Wait, no, I'm doing fuel. Yeah. Alright, I just need to set up an awesome sink. It's not really going to give me that many tickets, but that's not really the point. It's just to get rid of the material. It's like, scram! Get on! Get! Logistics, I need... Definitely need one of these. So we're going to go 8. I guess that will be 8 now. Okay, I just want to say, thank the heavens that I do not have to put another input into these. And it's just crude oil. Because, ugh, it would be so sad. I would just like, why? Why do you do this to me? I guess just do black. And that should be good. Alright, time to go over the water. There will be no repercussions for doing this. As all real estate people say, build near the water. It's good. It's great, in fact. You know, we should build near the water more. I should, like, buy a house that's, like, right next to a tsunami zone. That'd be good. Okay, that might be enough. Just gonna put a pipe like this. Does anyone want to tell them about erosion? Erosion? Erosion who? Do not worry about this pesky erosion. It sounds like something made up. I mean, kind of looks ugly. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do something that's gonna make it look better. Because I hate the way it looks now. Like here? And then... I think it's like here. How did I do it? I made pipes of 3 different lengths. How does one do it? So it's like right on this line here. And you might be like, Spaghetti, what are you doing? You being crazy? Yep, I'm crazy. We're gonna try to match it up. I wish you could just make it so there were like L joints or something like that, but I guess who would want that, am I right? And then I need to set up a pole that's like this and goes long and straight and sprindly. And then, is it under production or is it under power? It's under power. Surface is too uneven. You know what? You're too uneven. Did you think about that? One. Oh wow, I need so much more space. Well. I'm out of concrete. I gotta go back. Can I at least set up the awesome sink while I'm here? Is that something I can do? Here it is. I cannot even set up the awesome sink. Hold on, let me just dismantle some of these. When your poverty is so hard, you gotta dismantle some of your creation. Just to even be able to afford an awesome sink. An awesome shop. The awesome sink! Put it like here. How am I to do this? That is the golden question. The question of the hour. I guess let me get elevators. Because I need them all to link up and then go over there. So I think over here I put a merger. Link that up. I presume we're gonna take a guess. It's gonna be 40 per minute. It's 30 per minute. Still needs to be Mark II anyway, so when you're good, you're good. Is this gonna look weird though? Oh, this is gonna look disgusting. So we're gonna put this like this. The problem is that's too close. So I think I do need the merger. Oh, but the problem is that the pipes are in the way. This is an interesting problem. Actually, no, it's not that big of a problem because we just put it like that. And then put this like this, and then this like that. Hello, welcome to ytouchamySPAGETT Jamboree. The crazy jamboree with a crazy merger, man. My God, what are you doing? Those poor mergers. You're executing them. I mean, looks weird, but it works. Looks really, really weird. In fact, let's do some math real quick. So this would send 30 here. So this would be 60, and then this would become 90. So I do not need any other further conveyor belts or anything like that. Alright, I mean, it is blue. It's polymerism. It'll look great. It'll look fine. Do not worry about it. But Spaghetti, you're also using blue. Shh. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. They'll never know. They'll never figure it out. Alright, so I need more concrete. So the awesome sink is about set up. And since I'm still here, I'm going to set up power. I'm trying to do everything while I'm here, and I'm not just trying to waste time. Then I'll put, like, a power pole here. starting to pump. I mean, needs to get the fluids in there anyway, so I guess this is not the worst thing. Because it needs to even out eventually. Alright, well that's set up. Awesome sink will be awesome sinking. Could take so many points. But hey, it works as like a garbage. So, what can I say? Actually, the real question I have for this game is there like teleportation? Because that would be so nice. Like, if you're able to transport materials, that's kind of the main point. It's an item sink. Yeah, I know. I actually need to set up a few more of those, honestly. But that is a later thing. I'm focusing on power, because I know if I start worrying about awesome sinks, then I'm going to be working on factories that do not need to be worked on right now. Like those. And I can add stuff to my to-do list, I think. Let's go to power. First, I need to bring more copper sheets. Lost but never found. Gosh, maybe one day, once I start completing more games, I might replay Death Stranding. It's actually not... I'm excited for when the second game comes out. I know. I like Death Stranding. Point and laugh. It's a good game. Alright. Hello, copper sheets. Just to make sure, and then the other thing that I need is concrete, and I'm gonna need a lot of it, so I'm gonna put some extra stuff in here. This is just I have no clue what I'm doing with you, believe me. Go! Place. Why do I have 3 drills? I'm gonna put that away, because honestly I do not really need it. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot that technically... Do I not have an area where I just put concrete away? I mean, I guess I can just yoink it from here, but... I swear I have another area in which I have concrete. Let me check these storage chests. Maybe that's where I've been getting my concrete from. No concrete here. No concrete here. No concrete here. Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Is there another place it could be? I think I probably would have moved it. So I'm using all that concrete currently. What am I using it for? I am using it to make encased steel beams. Maybe over there? Oh, so this awesome thing's not doing anything, so I might as well just take it. Oh, there's some concrete. Perfect. Alright, so that is another notable problem I should be aware of. I'm going to run out of concrete eventually. Which is, I know, a sin, but, I mean, it's also super cheap to make. What's a node like over here? If I just set up like a miner, just make it so it just produces the concrete. I might just do that. It's funny how I put the miners away and then immediately right after I need them. I will put one of you back, though. I'm not that desperate. Really not sad. Invalid placement. Oh, do I have to get rid of this? Give me the lime. The lime stone. Thank you. It's weird that you have to do that sometimes. Oh. Can I switch the fuel type that it uses? Does it have to be that type? Oh, it requires biofuel. Okay. That's why I need a little extra bit of it. I thought you could use packaged fuel for that. Why can you not use packaged fuel? What kind of chainsaw is this? I'm sorry, I need organic, ethically made fuel. Nothing else will suffice. Because I know what's going to happen later on is there's going to be a point where I'm, like, not making biofuel. Because why would I? What's the point at this area in the game? But, whatever. The game be how the game want to be. Okay, so time to add a little bit of stuff. I'm just adding a tiny bit of space. I'm actually going to delete some of these. I think... Is it just a constructor that is all you need? Ooh, do I have to let it clip through? Okay, we're going to just set it up. Because there's a risk here. If I let the oil stop going, everything shuts down. So we have to do it like this. So that way it stays connected to power. Because if it goes away, it's so over. Make me the concrete. It's 45 per. So we just need to slightly power shard it, just a little. So 135, right? Yeah. Also, this needs to be a Mark II. Alright, and then I need a industrial container, and I need steel pipes. I'll just get it started, and then I'll put the steel pipe there eventually. Let me just get the merger set up. Alright, so it's going to be 15 per minute, so I'm not even going to have to worry about a Mark II. Alright, steel pipe. And beams. May as well pick those up while I'm at it. I'm even really happy once I get to the point where I'm in the not pardon our space dust phase. Because there's so much stuff that I want to improve in this game, and it's just I've not done it as of yet. Because I'll get there. I know I will. Because personally, I would love to clear this entire area. Because also this is not the best area to build in, if I'm honest. Or just make one Mongo factory. That'll do everything that I need. Alright, there we go. And now that concrete is being produced at a reasonable rate. Yeah, after stream, I'm gonna actually get my little notebook out right now. I like physically writing down plans. I'm gonna put it next to me. I'm gonna write down that I want, like, separate areas, or, like, I guess factories, or I'll call them sectors. I want different sectors that focus on different parts. And then just work together to put them all in one place. There's gonna be a massive train network, but, you know, I can work with trains. I've messed with trains for a long time. Alright, I just need rubber, and I can do all the stuff that I need. Runs out of concrete again. Wait, it's not even producing yet. What? What heresy? Oh, it's because the fuel's stuck. I see. Because it's not able to, you know, do the thing. It's not able to do the roar. Alright, put this at... Put that at 0, because I'm not building stairs anytime soon. Well, that answered the question of how much concrete I'm going to need. Alright, and then across from here. Yeah, the rubber. The rubber! The rubber! Alright, I'm gonna hook up the generators over there first. So the far ones, and then I'll start hooking up the ones that are closer. I'll put it like this, why not? Also, I dread the day when I'm gonna start needing, like, pipelines Mark II. It's gonna be horrible. You are way too close. Oh wait, I meant to hook up these ones first. My bad. brain did not brain properly. Alright, I'll hook it up to power. I'll just wait for the fuel to start circulating a bit. Give it like 1 or 2 more minutes. Alright. While I'm here. Because I was about to just set it up, and I'm like, wait, I can check the awesome sync. I have 0 whole coupons. Wow. Incredible. That's very cool. Yeah, it's going to take a while for any of those coupons to actually start showing up, but... quote unquote, not my problem. Right now. That's future me problem. Future me is a fool. Cool. So currently, that raised my power by a lot. So I think I could actually start getting that factory up and running. Let's go. It's not going to produce the materials that I need, but it's a cool thought. Now I'm out of copper wire. Ah. Dismantle crate? Hi. I'm just gonna put that in the awesome sink. I got no use for it. Wait, can I not just chuck it right in? Aw. And did I... No, there's no need to color the pipes because fuel's already orange. I imagine later on there's probably another use for polymer resin. It's just no use right now. And this will be a really funny test for power. Let's see if I have a power switch. Because I might hook up the factory and then the entire game just crashes. I'm joking, of course. But it might kill the entire power grid. Alright, so power switch. Oh wait, but I need... I'm not able to make that yet, because I need AI limiter. Oh wait, I can handcraft that. That's... I think. It'd be funny to just make an AI limiter in my hand. Oh, I can. I'll make like 2. Perfect. The handcrafted AI limiters, very prestigious. Alright, where am I going to make the entrance to the factory? I'll make it, like, right here. It's not the nicest entrance in the world, but... Actually, let's put it, like, over here. So that way the power switch can be all nice and it can look like right there. Probably should have moved the power over here as well as I was doing it. That would have saved me a little bit of time, but a thing for the future to think about. So can you maybe a Mark II power pole? Would appreciate that. Thank you. That's how old that infrastructure is. Wire too long. That was back in the days when I was using copper wire for electricity instead of whatever this wire is, Caterium wire. Oh, yeah, it's jumping up there. Let's see if the miner's powered on. I do not think it is, because there's no materials going over here. Yep, definitely not powered on. Alright, come on, let's follow the iron ore. Let's go on the journey along with it. Wait a little bit. Speed. Can I do a drive-by sawing? Aw. Oh wait, am I gonna go in gas? Wait. Oh no. Well, it's gonna hurt a little bit. So, also, nothing's going to be made in the assembler. Do you know why nothing's going to be made in the assembler? Because currently, this miner is only providing iron ore to the screw parts. And the screws are not the only part that's needed. There's just kind of a litmus test to see if the power would even work, and it looks like it's fine. They're starting. First set of screws. Oh wait, they're speeding. Okay, yeah, those screws are gonna be there for a while. They're in purgatory. Alright, yippee. So, is there any other iron ore near here? There's one, like, over there. There's one over there. Still gonna be a little bit of a trek to get them over. Plus, I have to wait for the encased steel beams. Yeah. Alright, so clearly it's working. Let me check power. So it's only currently at like 700. That's actually good to know. So I did very much overdo the power, but that's a very good thing to say. Phase 30. Yeah. Alright, should I turn it off or should I just keep it doing all that? I mean, it's not gonna hurt. I'll keep it on for now. So now I'm just kind of waiting for some stuff to make, to circulate around, because I need to wait for the train, parts for the train and such. So I guess as I wait for that, I'm going to reorganize some of the stuff over here. Ooh. That could have been dangerous. In fact, as I do that, I'm going to set up one of the ideas that I had. And I'm going to set up an awesome sink over here. So that way I can also get more tickets. So, it's under special, right? Yeah. I need, like, a lot of mergers. One, like, right here. Is there a way to slow it down? Because if I do 60 per minute, I know I'm just going to go through all of these. Because I need some of them to stay. Whereas other stuff like screws and iron rods, I can just chuck them in without concern. In fact, I'll just do that right now. We're gonna put in another container right here. No, I have to go into organization first. Yeah. That'd be all I do, because I just want to get some of these. Because these are nowhere near 60 per minute. I could split them off. Just put like a splitter here. Yeah, that works. then there's also going to be the, you know, the other stuff that's already in there, but oh well, pish posh. Who cares? It's not really a good way to do this. I mean, they'll always be full, and they'll have a constant supply that will go to them as well. Oh, is this taking too long now? Okay, so I'm gonna put a Mark III in here. So that we just start going. I think this factory is actually in a decent spot, which I'm happy about. I'm gonna put an empty container here just so it's not gonna look super weird. Set this guy up. Yeah, default just looks better. All right, looking good. These old power generators that have been used for tens of hours. Oh, so why did I put the conveyor belts like this? There's a kind of risk I could take. I can restructure this factory to just make stators and versatile framework. It'll make a lot of this a lot nicer. I think I might start doing that. So we're gonna put this in like critical condition here, if I'm honest. But you stay there. I said, like, please. I'm not able to produce. This is just to keep it building, so while I'm rearranging it, it'll work, but it just means it's going to be a little bit awkward for now. Unless in my inventory. Reject bureaucracy, embrace tradition. True. I should embrace tradition. That tradition, of course, being efficiency. But I also have to keep these in order to keep it running. I'm gonna turn it all down. Never mind. None of you get to have fun. Inventory is already getting filled up. Keep checking my inventory because I know it's going to be full eventually. Cool. That's done. Okay, inventory. I am going to store some stuff away, and I'm going to get rid of these long conveyor belts. Do not need the AI limiter right now. Put that away, put that away. I've not needed that just yet. Actually, wait, did I also see... Yes, I did. Oh, is this using power shards in some of these? Wacky. And you might be like, but Spaghetti, you're not going to make any motors anymore. True, I'm not. But the factory over there is eventually going to be making motors. And I'm going to be setting up the copper so that way the stators get sent over there. Bird! Oh, inventory's almost full again. I have no need for these. Oh yeah, I remember making those foundations down there just to be able to make these conveyors. And I'm just getting rid of them. Industrial storage container, put it like... get rid of this. Just trying to align it, but it's just not wanting to. It's being very rude. Alright, that long conveyor belt's gone. Foundation's still there. It's okay. Alright, how many stators do I need to make per second? You have almost been screaming for 3 hours. True. Streaming. No screaming. Alright, well... So, stator... I just need to make cable, but that's another problem. Pish posh, what I say. Alright, I am going to make this. Where's the hole in the wall? How much copper ore do I need? Do I need 480? I need 408. Cool. Is this a Mark II or it's a Mark I? It's a Mark I. So all that means is I am getting rid of this entire... I'm getting rid of this entire little area. And we're going to be remaking this area over here into a copper factory. Gonna put some of the motors away. Put that away. I do need to upgrade it, but that is something I can do later. Wait, that just went directly through it? I thought you had to connect them, but I guess I just did it a weird way. Okay. And I needed 13.6 copper smelters. So that means that I will need to split it up a little bit. So let me get a blueprint. In the days of our youth... Okay. I actually made that perfectly fit. Shame, though. Real shame. Okay, we're gonna have to align it a little differently. R. Alright, blueprint. So, I need 13.6 smelters, so that just means that I need to have a little side area that has like 4 of them. Let's just check to see if it's straight. Yep, it's straight. Oh wait, is this only 4? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm actually gonna need 3. Oh, jeez. I need a lot more. And this is unfortunately not a very good area to build this in, because it's kind of boxed in. Because I'm just looking at smelters, so I need... I need help. That's what I need. So I do all this. I mean, how much ore do these need per? I actually might be able to just connect two of these into each other, right? Because if it's 30 per, this would be 60. This would be 120. This would be 80. Yeah, I can connect these right on top of each other, in fact. $60, 120, 180, 240. Yeah, so I need in total about 408 copper ingots, and they're already preset for iron, which is a problem. Yeah, so 30, so each of these, so 3, so 40 times 4 is 160, so these would produce about 320. Wait a minute. Is the... Why is it calculating it like this? This should be fine, should it not? Because it... So 240, and that'd be 480. Yeah, we just need 2 of these. Huh, well... I guess we'll see if I'm wrong. That is always a possibility. Yeah, so I actually need to do this, like, in a reverse order. Which is funny. Usually I do not have to do that. Yeah, I need another miner. Let me handcraft that real quick. There has to be a reason. Can I... No, not blueprint. Perfect. And then take this. Production, miner mark 2. Put it straight so it looks nice. Yeah, it kind of looks a little wacky, but that is not the end of the world, is it now? Let me fix it. Let's try this. See how this works. Yeah, it looks better. So this would be 480. Then this would become... What's the reason? Blueprints? Yeah, I'm using blueprints. Oh, that's funny how it shows you the cost for each of it on the calculator too. Anywho, so 480. It goes in here, so this would become 240. Actually, it's divided by 3 technically. So it's actually a lot less than that, but we'll make it a Mark 2 just for the sake of it. And then, because let's assume that's 270, so each of these would be 90, so this would be a Mark 2. And then these become a lot cheaper to make. It's already a Mark 1. Okay. Over here. Yeah, because this should be producing 240, and they should both be doing 480 at the end of this, so it's kind of weird. Put a merger like here. At the edge of the universe. Anywho, did I change all of these to copper? So I need to change the next ones over to copper. Unfortunately, it was kind of dumb of me. When making these, I made it iron, so I have to make them copper now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I guess I could also just make this blueprint again. Just put it in the blueprint constructor and then just change it for copper, but this is quicker than doing that right now. All good. And 104 of this needs to go to copper sheets, and a lot more of it needs to go to wire. Good heavens. Yeah, so I need to have like 2 of these things for wire specifically, and then half of one for copper sheets. Alright, so copper sheets is definitely going to go over here. Also, I'm going to just preemptively set this up as 9. Okay, we have to get rid of that. Oh. Hola. Hello, Jay. How are you doing? This is going to be a battle. Oh, but it's not even gonna fit. Good, I'm finally getting better. My pain is almost going out. That's great to hear. The phantom pain is almost gone. We are nearly players. So. I'm still a little hung up on the fact that the smelters are... Is there more? No, I didn't need a different one for coal. Why in the world did they say 13.6? Yeah, so this is actually over. Yeah. So it's just because I did my math wrong. Okay, so it's because I was overcomplicating things. So because this is 8, this is 16. So it is, that math is correct. It's just my brain was not braining correctly. And then copper sheets, I just need 6 of them. So I can actually get rid of... No. Alright, how much copper needs to go over here? So 104. So if we just assume that it's 400, which it's not, but let's assume that it is, I need to have like 2 or 3 splitters. So not a merger, I need a splitter. Another one that goes like here. Because this one only needs about 100, so this just needs to be Mark II. Also, I'm imagining, again, somebody watching this game who's never seen this game before and being like, what? What's going on? I'm scared. Also, what is going on here? It's very amusing to me. So, 270. Oh, so it has to be like this. I'm trying to make it as close as possible. Why are you bending like that? And then the 100 extra that you get from here merges over to those lines. I've seen the game before, but never played it or watched for a long time. I wanted to see what it really was, so I voted for it. Okay. Actually, I think you were the deciding vote. Hold on, let me look at the stream vote again. Because I'm pretty sure it was like 1 or 2 votes that I needed. For Satisfactory. And I know, technically, I will admit, technically I did end the vote a little early, so it could have changed, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, because it was 4 votes for Celeste, and then it was 5 votes for Satisfactory, with the Dead by Daylight and Marvel Rivals tied. That would have been so tragic if Celeste would have nipped it. Clear blue sky. I'm gonna rebuild these. Why are you building like this? Why are you trying to hurt me? There we go. No, that's the good stuff. That's how it's supposed to look. Sometimes it just chooses not to build the way that you want. And now I need... How many of these am I going to need? Because I need approximately 20 of them. So that means I need 5 of these. And you might be like, oh, Spaghetti, 5 of what? 5 of this. Everything that's highlighted. So, I need more room. I need so much more room. Alright, I'm gonna set up the copper sheets while I contemplate how I'm gonna fit all that. Gulp. And copper sheet, yep. That's all good. Oh wait, did I put this in the wrong area? Okay, good thing I checked. That would have been really bad. It's only needed about 200, so put that there. Sometimes you just make funny errors like that, too. So, 5 of them. 5. I guess I can move this. I can move the blueprint thing. Or I guess I could try to put, like, 2 of them in sequence. Yes, that would work. Without, I also gotta move that. Yeah, so let me make a container real quick. Oh, they have a store all button. The developers of this game actually play their own game crazy. I remember the store all button. I will never forget the store all button. This way so it's not in the way. I beat Pantheon 5 with all bindings in a Hollow Knight today. Oh, nice. How long did that take you? Just too long. Did I have anything else? I did not. How about 100 to 200 tries? No, that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I like Hollow Knight a lot, but I'm not sure I'd do all the bindings. Maybe if it's, like, close to Silksong's release date, I would consider it, but I'm not considering it right now. Not at all. Alright, got all my items back. I'm out of iron. Iron plates? Iron plates? Talking about iron plates like they're an arch nemesis that have not fought in a while. Iron plate? Is that you? My god. Speaking of iron plate, give me. Yeah, I think the only game that I've ever done a super difficult challenge for is Alien Isolation. And that was beating the game on Nightmare without dying. In fact, I might actually do that again. That might be another stream. If you've ever played Alien Isolation before, you know why it's a bit crazy. It's a bit quirky. Now I'm missing cables. Wow, I'm losing it. I'm tweaking. Cable? Okay, so I have a little bit extra cable. Alright, best idea that I can have right now is to set up a merger since I'm here. Put it like here, then needs to be Mark II. And then finally Unfortunately, we set this up. So I think this has to be a Mark IV. Yes, it has to be a Mark IV. Which is very sad. Makes me cry every time I think about it. So this is 16, right? Yeah, it's 16. So that means I need an extra row of 4. I guess I could split it and put it, like, over there, but it's not gonna work. Cool. Now, we do default. Can I just dismantle one of the things instead of all of them? Thank you. Appreciate it, game. You know how to treat me just right. Okay, I'm gonna try to do dismantle filter. So we're gonna... It's not letting me. That's because they're like all separate parts. I have to do it the slow way. Yep, this is 20 in a row. Alright, quick math time. So 300 divided by 3 is about 100 each, so this will have to be a Mark II, and then everything else is fine. It's not even have to... This could be a Mark I at this point, I'm pretty sure. I could have sworn I had Alien Isolation, and when I went to download it, it just was not there. So you've heard of the game before, then. Be televised. All right. So. This needs to be wire, right? Yeah, this is wire. So much wire. In fact, how much wire is going to be getting produced here? So I need 400, I need another 100. So it's going to be like 600 wire. Just found out it was removed from PlayStation Plus, which is why I no longer have it. Oh, I see. That's sad. You see, that's why it's very cool, too. That reminds me. Biggest scam in all of gaming is the fact that you have to pay to play online on console. Whoever approved of that, that's actually the reason that I stopped playing on consoles a lot. Because I got so angry at how unjust of a concept that was. I was like, I'm just not going to play online. I'm just not going to do it. You can... I will stay with my PS5, but I'm not doing it anymore. I heard that PlayStation or Sony loses money when they sell PS5 and they make it back in subscriptions, but But the thing is that they could easily make it free. Sony makes so much money. And they're not going to pay their employees. They're not going to give it back to the gamers. You know who they're going to give the money to? They're going to give it to the executives. So 60, 120. So this would be about 400. Right? Yeah. That is any company nowadays? Yes. But the problem that I have with most people's mentalities is that there's always the logic of because somebody else does it or because other people do it, it's okay. I do not have that mentality. I do not care. I will live my righteous life, even if it means I'll have a PSP and a... I do not know. A Vita. I'll be innovating there. So, yes, this should be fine. So, 60, 120. And then this would be 240, so this has to be Mark III. Yeah, so this is fine. And then as soon as this merges, these actually have to be Mark IIIs. This also has to be 120. Not 120, 270. Alright, this will just be 120, which is actually perfect because it means that this wire is going to go to the stators. The stators. And I need 4 assemblers for that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I used to have a PSP until my little brother took it from me and accidentally smashed it on the ground. The screen was completely shattered and it was unusable. Yeah, but the PSP is just so nice. What games did you used to play on it? Because the games that I used to play, I had Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I played a ton of that, especially the board game mode for some reason. Because there was a board game mode that you could play in Birth by Sleep. And also, unironically, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is the most coherent. It is the most coherent and logical Kingdom Hearts game, in my opinion. And maybe one as well. Believe. Actually, this is not going to work. I can already tell. I have to rebuild this. What a shame. Actually, I've not even played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I've always thought about playing it, but, I mean, I've not been too close of a follower anyway of the series. I've just guessed I've thought it's not really mattered. that even gonna fit? I might have to do something really awkward and be like this. That's actually not that bad. I remember my favorite games on the PSP being Mortal Kombat, God of War, and Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo's a great series. I should buy the new one for old time's sake. Because they're just fun racing games. Probably my favorite racing games I've ever played. And then God of War on the PSP was really good. Was it Chains? It was Chains of Olympus, and then there's another title that I cannot remember. And you know, I could be like actually working my 9 to 5. You know, got work in a few days. Could do that. But no, instead I would like to do manual labor. And Satisfactory. This is where I get my sweet kicks. How many pipes do I need? I need 60. Ghosts of Sparta and Chains of Olympus, yeah. Those games were just sad, because I think one of them talks about Kratos' brother, which most people forget that Kratos has a brother, and which the brother is actually the one who has the, like, red scar, but Kratos tattooed the scar on him in remembrance of his brother. That makes 30 per minute. And that's with it power sharded. Let's see, so if I doubled it, it would only make 50, so yeah, that's not gonna work. So many pipes. So this is all that pipe that I keep hearing people keep laying. Very weird. Very interesting. 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 I could merge them together. So I was trying to heavily accelerate the steel beam production. We're gonna turn this off for a second. We're gonna make this pipes again. And then I need to merge these. So this is actually not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world to use this factory. Because what it means is that I can not worry about certain things. The PlayStation Plus game catalog is kind of silly. You'll have some really good games like Ghost of Tsushima and Doom Eternal, and then you'll see Lawn Mowing Simulator and a little kids' TV show game adaptation. All I can say to that, yep. They're just weird. So I will have to bring this down. not trying to make a tower here, but it's probably going to be tower-like. If not tower, why tower-shaped? Hmm. If not friend, why friend shape? Hmm? Did you think about that? Wait, is that the... Oh, I have to put it on the other side. Okay. That is actually not that big of a problem, because you see what you do is you rotate it. You just put it like this. I'm listening to Minecraft music right now. I was wondering why I was like, why am I getting hyped for this month's monthly game? We were getting Balatro and Ark Survival Ascended. It's time I actually make some progress in Balatro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love to make more progress in Balatro, but unfortunately, in order for me to stream Balatro now, I have to purposely not stream it on TikTok. I'm actually not streaming on TikTok right now. I know, surprising. Because I'm still banned for a few days. Whoops. That's fine. I do not care. It's fine. Alright, so the stators should supposedly be good. Hopefully. Yeah. That might be why Ocean is not on stream. Ocean should have... Well, they're in the Discord. They've been on Twitch and YouTube before. They might not have notifications on. I'll send a notification in Discord letting people know that TikTok's not going to be back for 2 to 3 days. Yeah. I'll put it in stream. Okay. Also... I have been suspended for 3 days. So I will see you all again on May 8th. Is it May 8th? May 9th. They do not have ping rolls either. Well, I mean, if they wanted a ping roll, they'd take a ping roll. Yeah. Underride. Okay. Well. It'll be funny after I see Ocean for a few days. You know what? Maybe Ocean needs a break for me. Why is there no steel ingots coming out? What? Was it because it's on standby? Okay, it was on standby. That's what was happening. I was confused. Alright, what are the copper sheets for? They are for circuit boards, right? Yes. And I would need the plastic from the refinery to do that. So I've kind of done everything that I really can do today for setting up the factory. I'm going to set up the power, and then I have to figure out what else I'm going to do. I have no clue. Also, as always, if any of you have like recommendations for an album to listen to or something, I will gladly take it. I'm always looking for new music. Besides just death grips all the time. I'm still confused on what the goal for this game is. So this game is just, you want to make a factory and you want to make like end products as efficiently and as well as possible. As you can see on the top right of the screen, there's like the phase 3 thing. Currently, I'm trying to make the middle part and the right part, and it takes a lot of work. Alright, how am I going to set this up? I'm going to make this an entrance, and then I'm going to put like a power outlet on here. So confused. Seems like something I have to actually play to understand. Well, it's also probably not helped that you've not seen the beginning streams for this, but it's okay. Yeah, so the basic process of the way this works, I'll just explain this. If you ever want to play it yourself, you can, but... So usually you have an ore, and then with an ore that you have to smelt it. You gotta smelt it over here into an ingot. And then you take the ingot, you turn it into a usable material, so that'd be like copper sheets or wire. And then you turn those into more complex materials, and then even those more complex materials are turned into more complex materials. Game gets complicated very quickly. I'll just magically get the game for free in a way that is completely legal and see if I like it. If I do, then I will buy it. True. The magical fairy that will give you the game is very cool. Also known as piracy. But no, it's a magical fairy. It's not piracy. Also, if you do not like time-consuming games, you are not gonna like this one. I'm like 100 hours in on multiple saves, not just this one. Resurrected. Oh no, he's been resurrected. I'm just gonna connect these for giggles. Actually, wait, I should make a power switch. So that way I can turn off this factory if I need to. Did you forget I just beat Pantheon 5 with all bindings? Maybe that's the magical fairy that also helped you. I see. I get it now. It's all coming together. Alright, power switch. Did I put the AI limiter here? Or can I just make it? Okay, just make another one. Yeah, so I need it to be exactly one wire, so we're gonna just put the power switch here. The copper factory. Go. That. over here. This one. What is that connected to? Osmosis? Oh wait, is the wire already getting a backlog? That's incredible. Oh, this is going to be kind of problematic to hook up. So over here... Oh, these are all going to be problematic to hook up. Good heavens. Let's put it here. Alright, well that's all fully hooked up. Power. Power. I'm good. About to spend 10 to 12 hours on Platinum about being a bee. Yes, pun was very intended. Is that another Hollow Knight reference, or is that a reference to the very hip game, the Bee Movie game with Jerry Seinfeld? Also, Mr. Jerry Seinfeld's a very weird man in real life. If you do not know, he's the guy from Seinfeld, but also, when he was 38, he decided to date somebody who was... what was their age? Trying to remember now. Oh, it's because I did not connect these. I think she was 17 when they were dating, which is just very cool, Mr. Seinfeld. The pun was being instead of being. Yes, because there was two E's. There's nothing going over here. Oh, it's because the ingots are not splitting enough yet. It'll take a little bit. Oh, I see. I need to reconnect this merger. I set this one kind of dumb. Actually, wait. No, did I? No, I did not. Now you might be like, Spaghetti, the fool. The foolest of fools. Why are you doing this? The foolest of fools. It's because this is meant for a different project that I'm not just able to do just yet. So I just need to set this up with a Mark IV. Just put it like out here. Just to indicate that it is in fact going somewhere. I'll go there one day. My Wi-Fi is so horrible, it took over 20 minutes for 13 gigabytes. Hey, that's almost a half a gigabyte a second. Or not a half a gigabyte a second. Half a gigabyte per minute. It could also be because you're watching a stream, Jet. You should probably close the stream. Or I might just do that for you. Hehe. Different devices. But yeah, they still hog up Wi-Fi. you think Wi-Fi is like this unlimited resource that just exists, ethereal dimension? Yeah, so it's just gonna take a really long time for this to go. So pretty much, nah, the PlayStation is hardwired and do this all the time. It makes no difference. Well, is it in the like main spot in the router? Because so in routers, there's like priority slots. Do you know if it's in a priority slot, or if it's just in a random assorted slot? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can make stators if I really needed to, but all the other work that I would probably do would take me a lot more hours. So I think I'll organize some extra stuff, and then within like maybe 10 or less than 5 minutes I might end stream. Today was a lot of good progress though. I am happy about that. I'm actually gonna save the calculator page that I have on. What am I gonna bookmark this under, though? I guess I'll put it in my streaming folder. Phase 3 Factory. I wonder what point most people stop in this game. I'd probably imagine they'd stop around Phase 3, because Phase 3 gets really repetitive. It is so much. I have 3 different factories right now, just in an effort to make the bare minimum stuff that I need. That is crazy. What else could I organize right now? I'm not able to make foundations there. What is next stream? Honestly, I might do Celeste, because Celeste has been getting abused. Or it might be ranking up in Marvel Rivals, but I kind of lost the motivation to rank up in Marvel Rivals, because I already got Gold 3. I got the skin. Like, what am I meant to do? You could do more Satisfactory. I could. It's a good point, Ken. I like how you rush in just to say that. You're like, you could do more! Did you know you could do more Satisfactory? Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of this copper factory. It disgusts me. It's greed. So many people want Celeste, but slightly more people want something else. Yep, that's life. So I am gonna destroy this factory. I have an idea for a game we can play once it releases. What game? Subnautica 2? 309 86753. Such a broken arrow. Oh yeah, I've heard you and Wyatt have talked about that game a lot. Actually, also Keenan, I just realized I should probably. I have the VIP role for a reason. After stream, I'll give you the VIP role so it's easy to tell, like, I actually know you as a person. And that way it can be all shiny and different in the chat. Add new. Wow, special. I know. Wow, there's so many people named Sentinel on Twitch. Good heavens. I could make you an artist, but no, you're VIP. Actually, no, I can't. No, I could do. Jay, you're an artist, right? Definitely. We've definitely talked about art a ton of times. I can give you the role that I've given, like, nobody. Congratulations, you're an artist now. You do art. Wait, can I give myself roles? Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. Dang it. I made the awesome 5, so yeah, I'm an artist. See? Point proven. Question? Yeah, you have the little VIP role now. Now it shows you're VIP, and your messages are even more highlighted. Wow. Incredible. Anyway. Let us see. Get rid of all of this. You know, I need an awesome sink in my life. Wow, paint stuff. Jay already showing that they are indeed the valuable artists that I gave them the role for. Wow, paint stuff. And get rid of this, that, this, that. No. I want to see how full my inventory is after doing this. Wow, that's a lot. Twitch will now be my preferred platform because I have a super cool art badge. Cannot wait until I get affiliate and then ads are forced upon you, and then that is not the case. Angry. That's my angry voice. I still need reinforced. Did I even take the reinforced iron plates? Yes, I did. Let me guess. Not enough materials? Oh, wait, no, I do have enough materials. Let's go! Just doing this so I get rid of all this stuff. I do need that, though. Oh, I didn't need that, too. Oh, wait, it's really slow. Go faster! I gotta still have to wait. Well, it'll get rid of it eventually. Alright. So I would say that the factory's like maybe a third of the way done. Factory. 1/3 done. Oh, I cannot have slashes. Factory. 1L3 done. Cool. Alright, well, if there's anything anyone else wants to finish discussing, I'm probably going to log off stream. But I'll give you a minute to respond. Next main menu. Denied? Are you saying that I'm not allowed? Same. Denied. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to continue. What do you think you're doing? Alright, well. In any case, as I've been denied being allowed to end stream, I will unfortunately be allowed to stream forever. I will only be streaming on this platform. I will never end. But on a serious note, Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did/will do something productive. With that, so long. Bye-bye.